Welcome to Dubai Hills. You join me today in the Sidra community, and I'm going to give you an insight to what an E1, that's a property type, a 3-bedroom in Sidra looks like inside, and also what you can do to upgrade your 3-bedroom property in Sidra. Let's talk about the community. The community is completely closed off, and you get to enjoy the amenities, things like tennis, basketball, the swimming pool, the gym, and the community areas. There's lots of things to do within the community. That's why it's such a popular place for people to move to, as you may be interested in, having found this video. In terms of the people living here, such a mixture of people, lots of good energy, good people, and let me show you inside this property. So welcome inside this 3-bedroom in Sidra. The built-up area of this property is 3,100 square foot, and the average plot size is just under 4,400 square foot, and this is the same. So coming in, you can see you've got a glass staircase over here. I love the double height ceilings. It gives you lots of light, especially with these large windows just behind here. So again, these properties are modern, less than 3 years old. You've got these big windows, letting in a lot of light. Coming through, you've got your main lounge area. So the lounge, the dining area, personally, I love the island area. It's perfectly set up for entertaining and enjoying on a daily basis for a more informal breakfast or coffee. So let's talk about upgrades, things that you can do to this property. So already you've got a lot more space compared to the townhouses within the community, but this is your first step into a villa within the community in Sidra. So you'll notice that this extends quite far back. Over here, it comes a little bit short. So there's 2 ways of doing this extension. So up to here is where the first logical step would be to extend this living space. Essentially, this would be your dining area. So that's number 1. The second way of doing it, and welcome to the garden, is you can extend up to here. So if you just pull back a little, you'll notice that there's a balcony there. There's 2 ways of doing this. You can do a ground floor extension up to here, which opens up the possibility of having an extended balcony area, or even closing that balcony and bringing it all the way up to the end. Seeing that we're outside, let's have a look in terms of what the possibilities are. Like I mentioned, this is a standalone property. So the property is not connected in any way to the property next to it. So you've got a wraparound sort of garden area, enough space to put a pool in, a reasonably sized pool. And of course, you can be very creative with a sunken seating area, barbecue area, whatever you felt was the right move for you. But what I particularly like about this plot is if you have a look behind, you'll notice that the neighbors have planted some really nice trees. It gives you privacy without having to plant it in your own space. Coming back inside the property, the biggest modification would be this area. So this is a courtyard area. The property is in a C shape. So essentially, this area can actually be closed off. So you can do a ground plus first floor extension here. This would allow you to either have an open space, removing these windows, and the one, in fact, come over here, and this one over here. This can actually be moved all the way to the end, so you get all of that space. And a lot of these materials, windows, can be reused. That will get you an open plan space, a closed study, a downstairs bedroom. So these are the possibilities downstairs. Now before we go upstairs, let's quickly have a look at these 2 areas here. So firstly, there you go, bit of light. On the right hand side, you have a door to the garage. So if you did close off your garage and you had an electric shutter, you'd be able to access the property without going through the front door. Coming over here, you've got a reasonably spaced maid's room and the maid's bathroom as well. Coming back into the hallway, you have the storage cupboard, and then a utility cupboard. I'll open the door as you get past. There you go. So a storage cupboard, and of course you can lay this out as you need. Dryer, washer, shelves. So it just tucks everything away until you need to use it. Heading upstairs, again, really love this massive open space. Big windows make a massive difference here. So this area could be used as a small study area, a reading area, and of course it feels very open with the large staircase area here. But I've seen it set out a few different ways. If we come through to the first bedroom, so this is the first bedroom. All of the bedrooms with these properties in Sidra will have their own fitted wardrobes, and those are directly from the developer. Behind you this way, you'll notice that this one has a balcony. The balcony can be closed if you did want to get more space. It's probably the first thing that people do as end users in the community. So coming through this way, you have a Jack and Jill style bathroom, meaning both entrances are from either bedroom. So this has a toilet, a shower, and a sink, and it's connected from both sides. Coming through to the second bedroom, you have a good sized room, again fitted wardrobes over here. Coming back into the hallway, you'll notice this is essentially the area where you could extend. So this could be changed to a door, and you could have an extra room or a study area, or even a family area where you could enjoy, where the kids can enjoy. Let's go over to the master. So this is the master bedroom. Now, of course, you'll notice immediately that it's much larger than the rest, and you would be able to extend all the way to the end. Let's have a look. You really have a choice here. If you did want a space where you could still be outside, then you could keep this area. You could close it off. And as I mentioned downstairs, if you just take a look down here, you could actually do that ground floor extension and then have a balcony area here, or have it all closed off. I mean, the possibilities have all been done. You can see behind you there that someone has actually closed their balcony. If you follow me through here, you've got the fitted wardrobe. Essentially, these doors can be changed and customized, which I've seen before, but this is directly from the developer for the master. And then you've got a his and her sink, bathtub, shower. I hope you enjoyed the tour. It was to give you an idea of what's possible with the Sidra 3-bed, and to give you an idea what the layout looks like within the community. One thing to remember is every property will be different, and the main thing that varies is the location within the community. So I'm a community expert, and if you did have any questions, I would be happy to answer them. My WhatsApp telephone number is in the description below, so feel free to get in touch on WhatsApp, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks very much. Take care.